Box Hill is changing. Well, sort of. Now, I'm mainly talking about this Market Street area, but let's just take a look at some of the main changes that I've noticed. So, if we come down here, this is the main entrance of Box Hill Central. But if we come down here, down this Market Street area, you can see that a lot of these shops are not in use. Like, you can see it's a form of red top there by the sign, but it's all been blocked off. I've got numerous amounts of banks here as well that used to be here, and they've all closed down. And I'll explain to you what's going to be happening to all these shops or former banks and stuff. So yeah, let's just take a look more down here. But yeah, also this street, aka Birds Lane, is going to be closing from late April, I believe, according to that sign. Well, it says from April, but yeah, the name of the street actually checks out because you can just tell by all the birds that are there. But now I'm going to be explaining to you what these changes are and what they're doing. Let's take a look at Google Maps. Yeah, we'll take a look at Google Maps and we'll see how much things have changed. Starting off with the tram stop. So upon looking at Google Maps, you can see here that the tram stop has actually been moved. So it used to be around this area here, and in recent 2022, still there. And then in 2025, they had some, and then in like 2023, 2024, they had some major changes with the stop being closed for months on end, so they can add it a bit further up the road. Now let's take a look at the at that other section where all the banks used to be. So upon checking the banks here, you can see that this was 7 years ago, so this is like way out of date, but that is where all the shops used to be, and they've all permanently closed. Now let's explain to you what they're actually doing. Now, I'm not 100% sure that you've actually picked up on this, but I've shown it quite a few times right now. But as you can see here, it looks like it's going to be a spot for the suburban rail loop. Now, there used to be a lot of other shops just up here as well, so I can't remember what they were, but I don't think I can look on Google Maps. So I think it was like 8 years ago or something, so I couldn't really tell you the latest information about that one. But yeah, so we can see there's going to be a brand new train station here, hopefully. And that is why the tram stop got moved about, I think a couple of metres up the road. That's okay, because it actually really sucked. Because that would mean that like you had to go all the way to Nelson, and then the trams would come up to the old stop and then have to turn around and start at Nelson Road, which was a real bummer for disabled people. I think they had a bus replacement somewhere along the lines, but yeah. Oh look, it's in the slash travel times. But that is basically why Box Hill is technically changing, I guess for the better or for the best. But yeah, look, I'm not really that bothered, but it's quite interesting to see, because whenever I'm down here, it's always like a little bit different each time. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, well, that's going to be it for this video. Hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.